Crandall Chargers against your Holland College Hurricanes. The starting lineups for the visiting Chargers are as follows. Number 5 is Simona Romano. Number 6 is Julie Daigle. Number 8 is Taylor Fredericks. Number 10 is Ella Purdy. Number 11 is Sarah Schurman. Number 12 is Sarah Lee Faloska-Bastian. Number 15 is Kiana Gagnon. Number 16 is Jamie Hicks. Number 17, Brianna Killam. Number 19, Juliana Augustine. And the goalkeeper is Priyanka Rajput. The head coach for the Chargers is Kevin Talbot. And for the Holland College Hurricanes, number 1, Alison Rutt. Number 2, Tamara Gauthier. Number 3, Kate Ramsey. Number 5, Carissa George. Number 6, Anna Canali. Number 7, Kristen Taylor. Number 8 is Matsuri Sako. Number 9, Shania Kearney. Number 10, Georgia Shields. Number 14, Hayden Chason. And number 18 is Georgia Doucette. And the head coach for the Hurricanes is Jonathan Voss. Our officials today, in the middle is Corey Deagle and assisted by Jason Eden and Marta Irvin. Before we begin today's match, we want to take a moment to recognize that we are gathered on the traditional and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Today, as we approach National Truth and Reconciliation Day, we reflect on the enduring impact of residential schools on Indigenous communities across Canada and honor the strength, resilience, and contributions of Indigenous peoples. As we enjoy today's game, we encourage everyone to take time to learn, reflect, and support efforts towards reconciliation. We stand together in the spirit of unity, respect, and understanding. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, players, officials, enjoy the game. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're tuning in from, for today's ACAA women's game between the Holland College Hurricanes and the visiting Crandall Chargers. The Hurricanes coming off a good win yesterday, a 5-1 victory over the Seawolves yesterday. The Rams yesterday of Dalhousie. So, a good morale booster for the Hurricanes coming into today's game. The Hurricanes coming to today's game in 4th place, trying to cement that position, of course, as the playoffs picture starts to take shape. The Chargers having a bit of a rough season right now. They are in 6th place and hoping today to add to their single season victory. Go through the starting lineups in just a moment. The players just gathered around in their huddle before the game starts. So we'll quickly go through those right now. For the Chargers, in goal is Priyanka Rajput. Number 5 is Simona Romano. Number 6 is Julie Daigle. Number 8 is Taylor Fredericks. Number 10 is Ella Purdy. Number 11 is Sarah Schurman. Number 12 is Sarah Lee Faloska-Bastian. Number 15 is Kiana Gagnon. Number 16, Jamie Hicks. Number 17, Brianna Killam. Number 19, Juliana Augustine. Head coach is Kevin Talbot. In goal for the Hurricanes is Alison Rutt. Number 2 is Tamara Gauthier. Number 3, Kate Ramsey. Number 5 is Carissa George. Number 6 is Anna Canali. Number 7 is Kristen Taylor. Number 8, Matsuri Sako.
Number 9 is Shania Kearney. Number 10, Georgia Shields. Number 14, Hayden Chason. And Georgia Doucette is number 18. The Chargers are going to be playing from left to right in a dark blue strip, all dark blue. Hurricanes in their all white, playing from right to left. Referee today is Corey Deagle. And just as we've had for the previous games here at the Terry Fox Centre in Cornwall, we have a beautiful fall day. Nice sunshine, very, very slight breeze, barely noticeable. So no real advantage, you don't think, for either team in terms of wind advantage. Hurricanes try and get something going immediately on the left-hand side with Hayden Chason, but that's run out of play. These two teams met on the first day of the ACAA season. A 4-0 win for the Hurricanes on that day. And immediately they're trying to get something going here. Chason knocks it back to Taylor. Taylor there is under pressure from Jamie Hicks. The ball goes back. Here's Canali into Carissa George. Good challenge there by Gagnon. Trying to find a little bit of space. Ball gets played forward. Georgia Doucette's going to clear that into the midfield, where it's picked up there by Tamara Gauthier. Manages to find Kearney, who was on the score sheet yesterday in a good 5-1 win for the Hurricanes, who've experienced a little bit of a sticky patch in the last couple of weeks. In 4th place right now. Certainly they've had no problem scoring goals this season. Hayden Chason with 6 is the second leading scorer in the division. On the opposite scale, the Chargers have struggled to find the net on occasions. Just 3 goals to the Chargers this season. So on paper, you'd think that the Hurricanes would certainly be feeling confident coming into this game for the 3 points. But as we've seen already this season, stranger things have happened. Hurricanes trying to build something off. Sacco's pass is intercepted. That was Augustine wearing the captain's armband, number 19. And the cross comes in, but it goes wide, and that will be a goal kick. Be a throw on the far side to the Chargers. It's played forward by Gauthier, looking for Chason, but that should be no problem for goalkeeper Rajput. There's Chason. Waiting for support, but Purdy's trying to pull her off, but it goes out for a throw. Chason's going to take it. Throws it inside to Canali. Canali goes across. Here's Ramsey. Hits it right-footed, but that's no problem at all there for Rajput. Chargers trying to build something on this near side, but it's overran, and Canelli is able to come and pick that up now. Can she do something going down the left wing? Good cover, though, by Hicks. She puts that out for a throw to the Hurricanes. Canali's going to take the throw. It's going to be another throw in. The Hurricanes, as I say, in 4th place, 3 wins, the 1 defeat and 3 ties for 12 points. A healthy 20 goals scored, 7 conceded. And a good win yesterday against Dalhousie. Both of the... That's played forward. 5-1 victory did the double over the Rams yesterday for the Hurricanes. And they'll certainly be looking today, you might think, to try and get something against the Chargers, who not only have had trouble scoring goals, as I say, just the 3, but they've also had trouble keeping them out at the other end with 26 conceded. So, as I said, on paper, you'd think that the Hurricanes should be thinking that today should be a 3 points, but you never know. That ball goes forward, intercepted by Doucette. Taylor's there. Into Sacco, looking for some options. Goes wide to Ramsey. Shields tried to make the run, but it's well intercepted there. Ball's played forward. Here's Canali. It's a Chasson rather, and shot comes in, and that's just going to be rolled into Rajput. Hurricanes try and build something again on the far side with Sacco. Ball goes into the midfield. Here's George. Tries to play it left-footed. It's intercepted by Hicks. And that's going to be another throw to the Hurricanes. Going to be a corner to Holland College. Goal scorers yesterday for the Hurricanes: Carissa George, Taylor, Kearney, McNutt, and Chasson. As I say, Chasson is second in the league for scoring with 5 goals. I think I said 6 earlier, but it is 5 for Hayden Chasson. Referee Deagle just spotted maybe a bit of push in there before the corner comes across. So it's going to be taken right-footed to the far post. It's hung up there. That's a good header by Doucette, and that's come off the crossbar. It was a looping header and came off the top of the bar, and it's cleared. So the first real effort for the Hurricanes. And they're going to win it back there with Doucette, who is always a threat from those corner kicks and set plays. Here she is now, played forward into Sacco. Nice touch there to George. It's got Taylor left. Taylor's going to cut inside onto her right foot, sends it across. It's a good ball. Oh! And Kearney there would probably look back on that one. I think maybe she could have done a little bit better. Tried to flick it with her head, but it wasn't really able to make contact. But nice play there by number 7, Kristen Taylor. And another warning to the Chargers backline. Go Chase there, Chasson shoots, and that's going to just go wide. Once again, thank you for joining us this afternoon here on ACAA TV. If you're tuning in from Moncton, a supporter of Crandall, it's nice to have your company this afternoon. And if you're follower of the Hurricanes. It can't be here. As I say, it's a beautiful day. It's controlled there by Taylor, and that's going to be a throw. Just coming up to 10 minutes. Already the Hurricanes have had a couple of good scoring opportunities. A header by Gauthier that came off the crossbar. And an opportunity for Kearney, which he wasn't able to get her head on. But there's the Chargers trying to come forward. Doucette has to intercept that. She does. Plays it out to Shields. Here's Chasson. Little bit of space there. She's looking for the runners. Tried to play forward to Kearney, but that's going to be picked up by Romano. Once again, the Hurricanes forward try and put a press on here, make it difficult for the Chargers to play out, but that's a nice pass and picked up. Doucette's able to clear. Loose pass there, picked up by Chasson. Here's George. Played forward by Taylor, but that's going to run through to goalkeeper Rajput without any alarms. Good run there by Gagnon. Put out there by Shields, so that'll be a throw on the far side. Chargers keep it alive on the far side. And that's going to be a throw to Crandall.
Jamie, get up! Hold that on, Jamie. Go on, Jamie. Go on, Jamie.
Opportunity here, well played there by Hicks, and it's a great chance, and a good opportunity there for the Chargers. First time they've really got forward with any great threat. It was well done by Hicks, and the ball was played in by Skirman, but she could only hit the side netting. But a warning there for the Hurricanes, who have played most of the game so far. So it was Killam there with the shot that just went wide. Killam has got 2 of the 3 goals that the Chargers have scored this season, so she's a threat up front for Crandall, somebody that the Hurricanes are going to have to keep a little bit of an eye on, and she proved then there and very nearly gave her team the lead. Good challenge by Taylor. That'll certainly give the Chargers a bit of a boost. There's Augustine battling with Chasson. Well picked up though by Sacco, but it's won back well by Skirman, number 11. Again, the Chargers try to build something on the left. Sacco's able to pick that up though. That's going to be a throw on the far side. Tried to play the ball wide, but Taylor's going to be there for the Hurricanes. Played forward by Canali, back to Taylor. Got a little bit of space to run into. She looks up. Tries to look for Kearney, but it's well intercepted. But Chasson's able to pick that one up. The ball's going to go back to Taylor. Tried to get the cross in, but good defending by Purdy. Picked up well by Hicks, who's had a good start to this game on the right-hand side. Here is Hicks. And that's a good ball again. And here's another opportunity. And calls for a foul there by Shields. But referee Deagle played on. And it's going to be a corner. But Gagnon there had an opportunity. Shields came across. And manages to stop the attack, but it was another nice bit of play down this right-hand side by the Chargers, who you get the feeling are Starting to get a little bit of joy down this right-hand side. Now they have an opportunity if they can do something from this corner, which Sarah Skirman's going to be able to take. Plays it short. Skirman's going to get it back. Hits it left-footed, but that just goes harmlessly wide. No alarms for goalkeeper Rutt. The Hurricanes will try and build something again here from the back. There's Doucette. Sacco looks for some options, finds George. Taylor's got a lot of space on this left-hand side if she can be found. George, though, it was looking for Chasson, but it was too hard. Taylor nearly got on the end of it, and it's a bit of a hurried clearance from Rajput. It is picked up by Chasson. And was kicked out as she tried to play it back, so that will be a throw to the Chargers as we come up to 16 minutes on the clock. Goalless here at the Terry Fox Sports Centre in Cornwall, Prince Edward Island. A beautiful September day here. Here's George. Nice run there by number 5. Is she going to be able to get a shot with her right foot? She does. She rather poked at it rather than got any real force behind the shot. Went for placement rather than power, and that just went past the far post. No alarms for goalkeeper Rajput. Good defended by Shields. Goes back to Doucette. Plays to Sacco. Nice one touch there to George. Shields back to George. Trying to build something on that right hand side. Bit of space for George to run into. She plays it right footed. Played it into the near post, but no alarms there for goalkeeper Rajput, who so far has been able to cope quite comfortably with everything that the Hurricanes have put on the goal. The nearest that they've come is that header from the corner kick by Doucette that hit the top of the bar. There's Canali. Gets the ball sort of stuck onto her feet, but she manages to find Taylor. Taylor goes wide, tries to spread the play. It's picked up by Ramsey. Ramsey's going to go back to Doucette. Hurricanes try and build something again on the far side. There's Shields. Ramsey into Kearney. Well played there. Nice 1-2. Good challenge, though, coming in by Philosca Bastien. Balls comes across. Bit of a mix-up there. Chasson was trying to get on the end of it, but in the end, Rajput was able to gather that. Throw again to the Hurricanes. Balls flick forward. Should be dealt with, though, by Romano. Philosca Bastien tries to turn, but she's under pressure from Ramsey. Ramsey does well. Gets the ball across. That's a good cross there. It has to be dealt with. It's ball still bouncing around. And in the end, Ella Purdy took no chances. Just getting a little bit of a mess there with the bounce of the ball, and that's gone behind for a corner kick, which Chasson is going to take, left-footed. Chase on with the corner. That's a good-looking corner. Comes across. It's headed by Agustin. Ball still bouncing around, though. The Hurricanes can get a shot on it. Somebody did. Just managed to poke it towards goal. I think it was George, but there was no real direction, and that's just come behind for a goal kick. Skirman plays it wide. Bit of space here for Oscar Bastien. Gauthier picks that up for the Hurricanes. Bit of a giveaway though, and it's picked up. Now the Chargers will try and do something on this near side, but Gauthier wins it back, does well. Hicks is battling for that, and she goes down, and that will be a free kick. After 21 minutes, I think that may even be the first foul that referee Deagle has given this afternoon. Opportunity here for the Chargers to get the ball forward. It's played there, looking for the run of Killam. Doucette's going to have to deal with this, and she does so well. That's going to be another throw to the Chargers, which Agustin is going to take. She throws it in, looks for Killam. Edwards can't keep it in place, so another throw for Crandall. Throw comes in. Oh, opportunity here for Hicks. She can just, no, was quickly off her line to make sure that there was no danger there. But again, it was another question that was asked of the Hurricanes defense. And in this first 22 and a half minutes, so we're exactly halfway through the first half, I think Crandall will be quite pleased at the way this half has gone so far. Certainly the majority of possession has been with the Hurricanes, and certainly the best couple of chances, but the Chargers are still in this, and they are creating a little bit themselves, but now they have to do a bit of defending. Oscar Bastien turns away. She's under pressure from Ramsey in her own corner. Ramsey does well, and she wins the throw for the Hurricanes. Ball goes back to Sacco. Nice turn there as she wriggles away from the pressure from Skirman. Ball gets played back. It's on the edge of the penalty area. It's not really dealt with. George is trying to fight her way through, and here's an opportunity for Kearney, and didn't really get a whole lot behind it. She probably had a little bit more time and space than she thought. And in the end, Rajput was able just to dive on that. It was pretty much straight at her for made it easier for the keeper. But the Hurricanes again trying to build something. Kearney's battling for that. Oscar Bastien clears. Hicks tries to get it under control, but George is there. She plays it forward, right-footed. But that's not going to cause any problems, and that's going to drift behind for another goal kick. Chargers try and build something from the back. Here's Hicks on the ball. So a little bit of space. Nice turn there by Hicks, who's probably been the Chargers' best player in this first half. She's been very lively down this right-hand side. Goes back to Purdy. She plays it in. Doucette's going to have to be strong here because the ball's still bouncing around. Shields comes across. And referee Deagle says that there was a infringement by the Chargers forward. So that is going to be a free kick. Here's Sacco on the ball now. A little bit of space. He looks for some options ahead. And Chasson tries to play a ball forward, looking for Kearney. Rajput's able to clear. George is trying to get it under control, but here's Agustin for the Chargers. She goes back to Veloska Bastien. Flick forward, but Gauthier is going to get in there first. Good play there by the number 2. What options does she have? Manages to find Chasson, who turns. Some good defending there, though. The Hurricanes are still on the attack here. This is going to have to be dealt with. It's not really, and now George has got the ball alive. It's inside the penalty area. She's looking for some support. It's going to go back, but it's well intercepted. And now the Chargers are going to try and build something, but Sacco comes in and picks the ball up. Can't keep the pressure here on the Chargers back line. They had a couple of opportunities there to clear, but they didn't do so, and it is going to be a throw to the Hurricanes on the 26-minute mark. Ball goes back to Canali. Played forward by Doucette. And Taylor is offside. Free kicks played forward, but that's going to just drift out of play before Hicks can get on the end of it. Just to remind you, after this game, we do have the men's game. 3:15 kickoff. Important game for both the Hurricanes and the Chargers for the men as they try and fight their way back into the playoff picture. Both teams just outside it right now. Here's George there showing some good wheels on this left-hand side. Manages to keep the ball alive, but the cross, though, is intercepted by Schurman. Intercepted, though, by Taylor. She's going to go back, but it's intercepted. All a bit scrappy in the midfield. Nobody really able to put their foot on the ball and create anything. Given away then by Chasson to Veloska Bastien, who fights her way through. She's done well, the fullback on that side. And now here's an opportunity for the Chargers to come forward. Bit of space, but it's played forward. And that's going to cause no issues to Rutt. And we're going to see a change, the first substitution of the game. Looks like number 14, Lydia Naus, is coming in. So Naus is in for number 8, Taylor Fredericks. So the number 14 for the Chargers. Looks like she's going to move into the more advanced midfield position. Chargers are playing a regular 4-4-2 right now. Here's Taylor. Again, looks for some options. Again, it's that ball played forward, though, but not really with a great deal of conviction. Chasson had come looking for it short. And Rajput's just going to take her time, and she'll pick it up. Nice play again by Hicks, showing good composure. Opportunity there for Killam, but it's intercepted well by Shields. But that is going to be a throw to the Chargers, who, as I said, will probably be very pleased. Coach Talbot, the way this first half has gone for his team. I'm sure Coach Voss will be looking for a little bit more quality from his front play. They've certainly had lots of the ball, but the final pass or the final shot hasn't really caused too many problems for goalkeeper Rajput. Their best opportunity coming from that header by Doucette from a corner. But in open play, they haven't really created any good clear-cut chances. Here's Taylor, though. What can she do? She's going to cut in. She's going to play it forward on her right. Again, though, it's just played forward and no danger there for the Chargers defense. 2-set. Goes back to Shields. There's Sacco to George. Certainly the centre of midfield. That engine is where you think the best things are going to come from, the Hurricanes. And George is on a nice run here. She plays the ball forward. Gauthier made the run. The ball ricocheted off a defender, but straight into the hands of Rajput. But her goal kick, her drop kick rather, goes out of play. And that will be a throw to the Hurricanes. And we're going to get another change here by the looks of it by Coach Talbot. Substitution to come in for the Chargers. And it looks like it's going to be straight back in is Taylor Frederick. So whatever the problem was a few minutes ago has been dealt with. And it looks like it's, I think it's Agustin. It is. It's Giuliano Agustin who's gone off. It's a consolatory pat on the back from one of her teammates there, so there may be some kind of problem for the Chargers captain. Well, have some kind of twinge. I see her just loosening her shin guards and her cleats there, so something obviously wrong. It'll be a throw to the Hurricanes, which Canali is going to take. 32 minutes on the clock. Still goalless here, and a beautiful day at the Terry Fox Sports Complex. Really can't complain about the weather we've had so far in these Holland College Hurricanes home games. It's Ramsey on the far side. Skips past Fosca Bastien. Good defending, though, by the number 12 for the Chargers. She forces Ramsey wide. She goes back to Shields. Intercepted by Schurman. Sacco's there. She's going to knock it back to Doucette. Doucette comes across to Canali. She's going to try and play it forward to some options. Looks for Taylor. And that is a good pass. A bit of space here for the number 7. She looks up now. Can she get a good cross in with her left foot? Doesn't really get much behind it. And once again, that final pass has been able to be intercepted by the Chargers. That's certainly been seems to have been the pattern of the game so far. Some good approach play by the Hurricanes up until that final third. And that final pass has not really been productive. It's played back by Julie Daigle. Rajput goes wide to Flasca Bastien. She's immediately put under pressure, but she does well to get out of it. Headed by Shields. Sacco once again is there. Schurman plays it forward to Fredericks. Schurman plays it forward again, but that went out, says referee Deagle. And that will be a throw. Here's George. Canali out to Chasson, who's dropped a bit deeper. She drives it in left-footed. That's a good ball. If Gauthier is going to be able to get on the end of it, she's got the wrong side of Flasca Bastien. But she couldn't keep it down. And once again, it rather floats by without any danger on the Crandall net. Good approach play there, though, by the Hurricanes. A good pass in by Chasson. Let's move forward just a little bit. Let's move back rather a little bit deeper. It looks like Gauthier has moved forward into a more advanced position. Middle of the three strikers. It looks like Chasson has just dropped back more into a left-sided midfield. Of the 3-4-3 that Coach Voss likes to play. Shields finds Ramsey into Sacco. Nice touch again. Oh, just a little bit overhit, but Ramsey manages to keep the ball alive. Tries to find Gauthier. It's intercepted. And now the Chargers will try and get something going on the other end. Hicks is making the run. Intercepted though by Canali. Now what can she do? Plays forward to Taylor. Now here's Chasson. But she rarely, for her, miscontrols, but the ball is picked up again by the Hurricanes. And now George will play it forward, and that's a good ball. But again, just miscontrolled at that vital time. And Canali runs that out of play. And with 9 minutes left, we still remain goalless here. Certainly to date, as we mentioned, Coach Talbot will probably be the happier of the two coaches, the way his team have gone about this task. Hicks can't keep that in, so there's going to be a throw to Holland College. Here's Taylor. And once again, it's that final delivery into the penalty area. Unable to find a teammate. And once again, Rajput is just able to gather that. And the Chargers try and build something on the themselves at the other end, but it's intercepted again, and the Hurricanes will try and do something. It's well kept in by Chasson. She's going to send that back to Canali. She goes short to George. George turns, looks for some options. She's got Ramsey on that far side and manages to put the ball out there. Oscar Bastien, though, has it covered, and that will be a throw to the Hurricanes. It's Kearney. Back to Ramsey. Sacco's going to play that in. That's a good ball in. But again, it was just too close to the goalkeeper. Who's shown good hands so far. Goalkeeper Rajput hasn't really had what you'd call a real save to make, though, in this game. Everything that she's had to deal with has been pretty much straightforward and routine. Kearney, though, what could she do on this side? She sends it across. Chasson can't control it, but it's going to run through to Canali. Sacco. Nice first time to Chasson. She drives it in. Oh, it comes off Taylor, and the Chargers will try and keep it in on this side if they can. No, the ball's run out. There's Canali. Doucette. Good pass to Chasson. Trying to find the run of Kearney, but she's offside. Certainly patience is going to be the key here, you think, for the Hurricanes if they try and get that first goal. I expect Coach Voss would probably want to see a little bit more composure in that final third, a little bit more productive end product. I'd probably like to see it moved a little bit quicker as well. So far, there hasn't been too many alarms, as we've said, for the Chargers back line, despite all the pressure that the Hurricanes have had. Sacco, all kinds of space on the far side for Ramsey. She plays it on. Is Taylor? She's able to get there. Taylor, now can she get her shot away? She cuts inside. Here's an opportunity. Again, though, it's too close to the keeper. And Rajput put out a hand and was able to make the save. She didn't have to die for it. It was pretty much straight at her. But again, it's good pressure by the Hurricanes. But just that final finish is lacking. But it was good play by Holland College, who you have to think are going to have to get one fairly soon. The amount of pressure that they've had. The Chargers are battling well, but now Ramsey over on the far side has got some a little bit of space. She doesn't have a whole too many options, and Veloska Bastian does really well to fight back and win the ball back for her team. But Sako's here now. She has a go from distance, but she can't get that on target, and that will be a goal kick. 5 minutes to half time. Goalless here. For the first time this afternoon, the sun has just gone down, gone behind a cloud. There's quite a bit of cloud cover in here, but certainly no threat of anything coming our way, we don't think. Forecast is pretty good for this afternoon. Opportunity, good ball in there, but good defending by Romano. She got ahead of Taylor, but it is going to be another corner to the Hurricanes. Who've looked dangerous when they've played the ball in. Once again, it's going to be Chasson that's going to come across and take this. Doucette has moved forward again. Loitering at the back post. She's come closest to breaking this deadlock with the header in the 8th minute that came off the crossbar. I'm sure Chasson is going to be trying to find her again from this. It goes near post though, and it went across everybody. And I think it hit Kearney. And anyway, the ball's gone behind for another corner kick. Looked as if that missed everybody and hit the number 9 for the Hurricanes, but they do have another corner which Chasson is going to take. What's she going to do with this one? Again, it comes near post. And again, no. This time it goes out of play, and that will be a goal kick. Bit of a loose pass there, and now is an opportunity for the Chargers to do something at the far end, but Killam's pass though was unable to find its target. It's Veloska Bastien. Sacco goes forward. Taylor tries to flick it past the defender. She does well there on the far side. Some excellent play there by Taylor. Now she's going to cut in. Does well. She overran this. Looks like she may have done. Indeed she did. Good play though by Kristen Taylor, who's come closer than anybody really to putting the Hurricanes on the score sheet this afternoon. Had a good chance there a few minutes ago. Wiggled her way through it, but her shot was too close to goalkeeper Rajput. Certainly the most difficult save the goalkeeper had to make this afternoon. Going to be another throw to the Hurricanes. Fredericks is battling with that with George. George does well. It's away. Headed by Canali. Into Gauthier. Ball's bouncing around, but it's a Crandall's player that's there first. She played it forward. Doucette's able to intercept, and she puts the ball out of play for a throw to the Chargers. We'll get the signal in a minute if there's going to be any extras. I can't imagine referee Deagle will be putting too much on this first half. Good play by Canali. What can she do here? That's played down the line, but it's intercepted. Played forward. George is there first. She goes back to Chasson, who seems to be playing deeper and deeper as this first half has gone on. Is Sacco. It's a good ball. Now just Taylor drifted offside. And assistant referee Irvin's flag on the far side goes up. So we're going to get the signal in a minute from fourth official Aidan O'Regan. Flashes up to 1 minute for just the extra minute then for either side to go in with a half-time lead. Let's see what the Hurricanes can do here with Taylor now on the far side. She's got some support that's arriving into the penalty area, but she's being well held up there by the Crandall defence. But she's going to, no, it's going to be a goal kick. Looked at maybe in a corner, but Romano managed to force Taylor into the final touch. Or Edwards rather, Taylor rather, on that far side. It's going to be another goal kick. And referee Deagle decides that the extra minute is up. No need to carry on playing. So as we get to half-time, we're goalless here at the Terry Fox Sports Complex in Cornwall. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so for the second half. So don't go away. Half-time score, Holland College Hurricanes 0, the Crandall Chargers 0.
Growth requires flexibility, the boldness to try something new, the wisdom to take care of what you already have, to get to know yourself, to step out and connect, to build something.
Little Caesar slices and sticks with half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks is back, so you'll never fight over dinner again. Get hot and ready slices and sticks for just $7.99, or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks for just $1 more. Walk in, walk out.
If you a champion, show me you a champion. If you a champion, show me you a champion. Cause real champions move like champions. And real champions prove that they're champions. If you a champion, show me you a champion. If you a champion, show me you a champion. Cause real champions move like champions. And real champions prove that they're champions.
So, welcome back everybody to Terry Fox Sports Complex for the second half of this Holland College Hurricanes against Crandall Chargers ACAA women's game. No goals in the first half. Certainly the Hurricanes carried most of the play, but apart from a header by Georgia Doucette that went off the top of the crossbar and a shot there by number 7 Kristen Taylor, not too many alarms for the Chargers. Just overhearing Coach Voss's half-time talk there. He's looking to get the ball switched a little bit quicker and see if that will bring some dividends. They have made a change. Both teams have made a change in the half-time. Looks like Kate Ramsey has gone off for the Hurricanes, and on is Taryn Brower. And for the Crandall Chargers, number 16, Jamie Hicks has gone off, who was very lively in that first half, and I think it's Dominic Leclerc who's come on. So we'll keep an eye on that. Actually, it's Bronwyn Knowlton that's come on. Number 3 for... And 8 has gone off as well, I believe. Taylor Fredericks for Bronwyn Knowlton. So that's where we are right now. We'll just confirm those changes when they get on the ball. But here's one of them now, Dominic Leclerc, wearing number 4 for the Chargers. Headed away by Veloska Bastien, only as far as Shields. She's going to cut in. Is she left-footed? Tries to create some space for herself. Sacco plays it towards the far post. That's a good ball if Gauthier can get on the end of it. And then, the ball came across there. And an early opportunity for the Hurricanes. It was Tamara Gauthier who had the shot. Just couldn't quite direct it on target, but immediate encouragement there for Coach Voss and the Hurricanes. As we said at half-time, probably Coach Talbot would probably be the slightly happier of the two. Certainly no alarms in terms of the Hurricanes. They've had plenty of the ball and created a few chances. Maybe just some better, more composure in that final third is probably going to be what's needed. Put a little bit more pressure on goalkeeper Rajput, who showed some good handling in the first half, but wasn't really called upon to make too many great saves. It's going to be a foul on the far side. Looks like it's a free kick to the Hurricanes. Shaysan into Sacco. Plays it forward, and unusually for her, a bit misdirected. And again, it just runs through to the goalkeeper. Good play there by Killam. There's Brower. She goes to Shields. Shields, though, shows too much of that, and Skirman can play it forward, but Sacco's there. She goes wide to Chasson, who has moved into a deeper position on that left-hand side for the Hurricanes. Good battle on the far side, and Chasson is going to pick that back. Here's Brower. Shields. Into George, but Skirman's there. Good play by the number 11. Knowlton. Played forward by Chasson. It's a substitute Leclerc over on the far side. Sacco gets it back, plays it forward. Here's Taylor. Tries to go on the outside. Can she get across in with her left foot? She does. It's a good ball. It's headed away, though. Once again, though, it's the shot comes in from, this time it's Taylor. And that goes over the crossbar. Chargers take the goal kick quickly. Try and build something from the back. George intercepts it. Can she drive it right-footed? Hits a defender. Here's Skirman. Well intercepted by George. Sacco's going to pick that up in the midfield. She goes wide to Canali. Good play there by Canali. Manages to keep it in on the far side. Here's Taylor. Canali continues the run. Ball goes back to Chasson, who plays it right-footed. That's not a bad ball. And Rajput there had to deal with that. Kearney was lurking, trying to get on the end of it, but the goalkeeper was able just to palm that away, and it will be a throw to the Hurricanes, who have put some good early pressure on in this second half. Goche tries to turn away, but it's intercepted and cleared. Only as far, though, how is Sacco? Can she strike it left-footed? She does. That's a good shot. But Rajput decided early that that was going to go wide, and she's just watched it go by. Good early pressure by the Hurricanes. They've come out with some good intent here. They've already created 2 or 3 reasonable opportunities. Skerman. Let's go Bastien. Played forward. Headed forward by Shields. Goche's there. Skerman has worked hard today in the midfield, picking up the bits and pieces for the Chargers. They'll try and get something going. There's substitute Leclerc, but she's beaten to that by Chasson. Canali goes wide. Here's Taylor. Trying to wiggle her way through. She does well there, the number 7, but she's forced into the corner. She's going to try and get some support behind. She finds it in Chasson. Can she knock it in left-footed? She does. Chance there. George couldn't control, and it's cleared again. Here's Brower. Just overhit though, and Sacco's not going to get that, but good play by Goche. She gets there first. Referee Deagle continues to play on. Back to Canali. What can Sacco do here? She's looking for some options ahead. Tries to buy herself a little bit of space. Looks for Shields on this side, on the right-hand side. Flusco Bastien comes across, but good play there by Shields. Go back into the midfield for Sacco. She plays it wide on the far side. Good ball movement here by the Hurricanes. Chasson with a bit of time and space, but again, just that final output. There was no danger in the end for goalkeeper Rajput. I think the Chargers are going to make another change in just a few minutes. One of the players there was just signalling to the bench that she doesn't think she can continue. Nice play by Gagnon. Brower gets the final touch, and that goes behind, out for a throw. Taken by Flusco Bastien. Another drilled into her teammate, but it's ball bounces out back to the Hurricanes. Doucette plays the ball forward. Intercepted there by Knaus. Knowlton. Chasson showed a little bit too much of that though, and ball gets played back. Sacco tries to win it, but it's well done there by the Chargers, who get there first. Played forward by Daigle. Sacco. Important interception there by Daigle. Good play again though by Taylor. This time Daigle manages to complete the clearance. Shields now with some space on this near side. Flusco Bastien comes across, but Shields gets a nice one too. Shields can play it forward to the penalty spot, and again it's cleared. Flusco Bastien doesn't really deal with that, and Shields gets it back. She does well. Played forward by Kearney. Once again, it's just played through, and goalkeeper Rajput can just gather that and clears right-footed. Here's Shields. Back to Doucette. So far, it's all really Hurricanes. Don't think goalkeeper Rutt has touched the ball yet in these opening minutes of this second half. Here's Taylor trying to find her way through. And she's going to win a throw on that far side. Played forward by Chasson. Well intercepted there by Romano, who's put the captain's armband on in this second half after Agustin had to leave in the first half. Here's Sacco trying to find some space. In the end, goes back to Chasson, who's probably going to try and deliver left-footed. No, she goes short, goes for the return pass, but it's intercepted. Chargers can't really clear their lines. The ball's bouncing around just on the top of the penalty area. Here's an opportunity, and it's a goal! A nice finish there by Carissa George. Rajput rather sort of watched it go by. I don't know whether she just got her bearings wrong. But the Hurricanes, after all that pressure, 10 minutes into the second half, have taken the lead. And the Chargers are going to make a change. Dominic Leclerc, who just came on at half-time, signaling to the bench there a few minutes ago. So Jamie Hicks is back in. Hicks, who I thought was very lively in that first half. So there's the goal then, that early pressure for the Hurricanes. It was on target. It was a good shot. And Rajput wasn't able to get close. It wasn't really dealt with by the Chargers defense. So we'll have to wait and see now if they've got anything in attack to try and find a way back into this game. They've done most of the defending. Just the odd sporadic opportunity in the first half. And now the Hurricanes have that opening goal. Maybe that will settle them down a little bit too. Chasson plays it forward right-footed, but that goes wide. Here's George again. Plays it right-footed. Only as far as Romano, but it's not cleared by the Chargers, who are finding it hard to clear their lines now in this second half. That little switch there by Coach Voss at half-time has done the trick for the Hurricanes. Now they're coming forward again on that far side. It's cleared only as far as George. Inside to Chasson. Game almost exclusively being played now inside the Crandall Chargers half. Hurricanes are moving the ball around nicely. Good run there by Gauthier. Her cross just sails out of play. Good play by Sacco, putting Skirman under pressure. The Hurricanes can pick it up. Gauthier plays it forward. Certainly some good purpose now by the Hurricanes in this opening 10 minutes of the second half. Is Sacco. She's going to try it left-footed. She does. Not a bad effort. Ball bounces just in front of Rajput, and she's able to grab that pretty easily. Canali goes forward to George. Skirman. Back with Naus. Gauthier puts her under pressure. Intercepted well by Chasson. Sacco, a little bit of a misunderstanding there between Sacco and Chasson, but the Hurricanes still have possession on that far side. It's to Taylor. She does well. Can she get the shots in here? Comes in on her right foot. It's well defended. Sacco's going to try it on the edge of the penalty area. Skirman came across well. Cleared by Fosco Bastien, and now there's an opportunity for the Chargers to get something going forward. There's Gagnon. She's well held up though by Shields, but the ball finds its way out on the far side to Hicks. Tries to get past Canali. She does well there, but Canali battles back. And good play there by the Hurricanes number 6. She finds Chasson inside to George. Tries to look for Taylor. Chargers managed to get a foot on that, and that just goes back to goalkeeper Rajput. So 3 points today for the Hurricanes will certainly cement their playoff aspirations. Coming into this in 4th place today. 3 wins and 3 ties. Certainly not the dominant Hurricanes of we've seen of previous years, but there's been a lot of personnel change this year. But they're still going to be a team to fear once it gets to the later stages of the season, you think. Chasson plays it in, and Rashput once again is able just to grab that. Hurricanes coming into this game with 3 wins and 3 ties. And 3 points today would give them 15 points, which you have to think would probably be good enough for a playoff spot. And we're going to see a change again by this time the Hurricanes. Rachel McNutt's come in, and number 9, Shania Kearney, has gone off. So Kearney's gone off, and McNutt is now on. McNutt, who scored in yesterday's 5-1 win over the Rams. And that's a good ball, and here she is, but she leaves it through to Gauthier, who's in an offside position. And assistant referee Eden on this near side raises his flag. As we come to just past the 60-minute mark in the second half. Once again, if you're joining us today, thank you very much indeed, especially if you're tuning in as a supporter of Crandall. If you're in Moncton or wherever you happen to be, it's nice to have your company this afternoon. Myself, Nick Murray, doing the broadcast, along with Corbin McCauley on the controls and Lucas Smith behind the camera. So the 3 of us very grateful for your company this afternoon for this game. A reminder that we do have the men's game coming up as well at 3:15. Both teams, the Chargers and the Hurricanes, out of the playoff picture right now, but a win today for either team will put them right back in the hunt. So we've got a good competitive men's game that's likely to be going on after this. Hurricanes will be looking for some revenge from the opening 1-0 defeat by the Chargers in the men's game. Here's Shields now. Look for some options. Defender came across, but ball's bounced too. And that's a nice finish by George. The ball came loose. She hit it first time. And well out the reach of goalkeeper Rajput. So Carissa George grabs her second goal of the afternoon. And you think the way the game has gone now, that should be enough for the Hurricanes, unless the Chargers can find some more offense, which they haven't really been able to do so far in this game. So the Hurricanes take the 2-0 lead. And now they're looking a lot more comfortable. Ball just wasn't dealt with. Came to George, who hit it well first time. To be fair, it was a good, accurate shot. No way Rajput was going to get over to that. It was in the corner. And unless the Chargers can find something special from somewhere, you feel right now that the Hurricanes are looking good for that 3 points and their 4th win of the season. Shields goes high, and that's going to go over the crossbar, and that will be a goal kick. Been a good second half so far by the Hurricanes. They were frustrated a little bit, you got the impression maybe, by the Chargers in that first half. But it was always a case of when was that first goal going to come. This McNutt plays it forward. Skirman goes wide. Brower does well, goes back to Doucette. And a rare touch for goalkeeper Ali Rutt in the second half. It's a good ball left-footed. She finds Chasson. She's got Taylor in front of her. Here's George. It's a nice pass there by number 5, Carissa George. Shields has got all kinds of space. She's gone past Fliska Brastien, doing well there, but the defender recovers well, but she gives away the corner kick. So that will be a corner to the Hurricanes. I'm going to see another change. It looks like the Chargers are going to bring another Substitute on. Back in the game is number 8, Taylor Fredericks, and Sarah Skirman is going to make way. So Fredericks is back in, and Skirman, who's put a lot of miles on the clock, I think, this afternoon. The number 11 for the Chargers is going to take a break, and Fredericks is back in. Once again, the Chargers have got some defending to do, but the corner is off target, and that's gone behind for a goal kick. Here's George, nice pass into Sacco. She's got a little bit of a space. Oh, nice play there by Sacco. Beautiful goal by the number 8. Played on by George. Sacco made to shoot. She took the defender out with a nice move. Just put the ball in and just placed it calmly in the corner. And number 8, Matsuri Sacco, finds herself on the score sheet this afternoon. So the goals are starting to flow now for the Hurricanes. We did wonder before the game. We did say that the Chargers have had trouble not only scoring but keeping them out. 26 coming into today's game. And now 3 more conceded as the Hurricanes look pretty comfortable in this match now. Fredericks tries to find Hicks on that far side. And she does well there, Hicks. Opportunity here. Can the Chargers get one back straight away? Here's Fredericks. That's a good ball in. And right there had to come off our line and gather that, because the Chargers striker was lurking at the far post. But now the Hurricanes will try and build something. Sacco plays the ball in. Well intercepted by Fredericks. Ball goes back to Rajput. Who, to be fair to her, was nothing much that she could do about any of the goals. 3 nice finishes by the Hurricanes. And they're looking to get more. Ball comes in. McNutt's on the end of that, but it's defended and cleared. Good play there by Hicks. Picked up though by Sacco again. Just shows a nice little drag back there. Gives herself a little bit of time. She manages to find Shields, who skips past Veloska Bastien. Sacco wins it back. Back to Shields. Here's Sacco. 2 sets. That's a Canali. Nice flick on there. Taylor's going to get there. Is held up. Is she going to get some support? She's trying to find Chason. Instead, she goes back to Canali. Tries to cut in on her left foot, but Purdy is there, and Purdy is fouled, and that will be a free kick to the Chargers. Here's George. Sacco's there. Good ball. Plays it wide to Shields, who's had all kinds of time and space in the second half on the right-hand side. Good tackle, though, by Knowlton. Veloska Bastien was controlled there by Gagnon, so Brow was able to get there first. 2 sets into Sacco, but she's well crowded out. Good play there by Gagnon, but Brow came across and dealt with it. Still under pressure though, and good play by the number 15 for Crandall to win it back for her team. Knowlton plays the ball forward, but that's just going to run through to goalkeeper Ali Rutt. to come up to 70 minutes. Holland College Hurricanes lead by 3-0. 2 goals by number 5, Carissa George, and Matsuri Sako with the third goal. It's Taylor on the far side, who's seen as much of the ball as anybody for the Hurricanes. He's had a good game today, the number 7. Good play by Sako again, battling hard with Knowlton. McNutt's trying to get something going. Cleared by Veloska Bastien. And that's going to be a throw to the Chargers. Ball's played forward. Doucette manages to just get there first. There's McNutt. Good play by the number 12. And Veloska Bastien comes across and puts that behind for a corner kick. Chison's going to take this, left-footed. Goes short to Sako, gets it back. Goes right foot, that's a good ball. McNutt's on the end of it. And rather just sort of flicked her head at it. And in the end, it just goes behind for a goal kick. She has all kinds of time there. I don't think she realised that she wasn't really under any pressure there, the number 12. But in the end, it went wide. And the Chargers seem to be struggling now to get the ball out of their own end. Wave after wave, it seems, of Hurricanes attack right now. Cleared by Daigle, only as far as Canali. There's Veloska Bastien. Nice touch there, intercepted by Sako, but it'll be a throw to the Chargers. It's played by Brow, who's done well since she's came into the game at half-time. Been very solid in the back there for the Hurricanes. It's going to be a throw to the Chargers. Veloska Bastien is going to take this. Sako. Tried to find Taylor, but just too far ahead, and that runs through to the goalkeeper. And the ball went out on the far side. No, it's a free kick, says referee Deagle. A good ball forward, but looks like Rajput's going to get there ahead of Gauthier. She did. Headed by Sako. Here's McNutt. Opportunity here for this Killam. Now is a great opportunity. Can she score? Oh, she has done with a nice finish. Nice finish there by the number 17 for the Chargers, Brianna Killam. We did say in the first half that she probably carries their greatest goal scoring threat, and she did well there. She manages to keep her composure well in the penalty area. Managed to find the space. Goalkeeper Rutt came out, and it was nicely placed under the goalkeeper by the number 17 for the Chargers. So they're on the board. And suddenly, well, you never know. There's still 15 minutes left on the watch. Is that the turnaround that Crandall were hoping for? The number 17 has looked. She's looked dangerous. The threats have been sporadic at best in the second half by Crandall, but just shows that if you give a good player a little bit of space in the penalty area, that anything can happen, and she took that really well. Here's McNutt now on the other end, number 12. She goes back. There's Carissa George. Looks for some options. Good partnership there with number 8, Sacco, and she finds her partner in the midfield. And that's a good ball by the number 8. McNutt made the run, but goalkeeper Rajput was quickly off her line. Here's George with a little bit of space. Can she get the ball over? Comes off the fullback, Velasco Bastien, and that will be a corner kick to the Hurricanes. All teams, they like to keep clean sheets, so to concede a goal will certainly be an irritation, if nothing else, for the Hurricanes. They've been in pretty much total control of the game. Chasson with that's a good tough corner. Oh, and Doucette there wasn't too far away. It was a good corner by Chasson. Doucette had a good run on it, but she just wasn't able to get on the end. But here's an opportunity again, and now it's 2-on-1 for the Chargers. Oh, and that's a good pass. And now, and the offside flag had just gone up there by assistant referee Irvin. And Brianna put the ball away. Brianna Killam. I think she's going to pretend that she didn't hear the whistle or see the flag, but once again, it was a nice bit of play by the Crandall strikers there to create that, and just slightly offside was the number 17. But suddenly, in these last 2 or 3 minutes, we've seen a few questions asked by the Chargers. This has to be dealt with. It's rather cleared up in the air. Shields goes down the line looking for McNutt, but number 5 Romano comes across. Here's George, number 5. Nice play there by Shields. Good play now by George. She can do something here. She goes to the ball and tries to send a crossover, but it just goes behind for a goal kick. Strong challenge there, and Shields comes away with the ball. There's Sacco. Once again, technically has been one of the best players on the field today for the Hurricanes. Always manages to have a little bit of time and space, the number 8. Shields plays it in, but that's going to just run through to the goalkeeper. Chasson tried to play that through, but again, just ran through to the goalkeeper. Next weekend, the Hurricanes will be at St. Thomas and at UNBSJ. Our last weekend of games, home games. We have 2 home games left after this on the 19th and the 20th, when the Hurricanes will play host to the Mystics and the Blue Devils. So 1 weekend or 2 home games left, whichever way you look at it. And now Taylor's got a bit of space to run into. She's got McNutt in the middle if she can find her. She's going to cut in on her right foot. She's going to try a shot here. She's going to look for some support. She's going to go to Shields. She's going to play it right-footed back to the far post. It's going to come out to Gauthier, who tips it in. Nice flick on by... and a good challenge there by Fluska Bastien when McNutt was ready just to almost put that into the back of the net. It was a good challenge there by the number 12. It was taking a bit of a knock in the process, but good defending there. She definitely saved her team a goal. The number 12, Sarah Lee Fluska Bastien. And got a kick for her troubles. So after today, the Hurricanes will have 4 games left in the regular season. They will be at St. Thomas and also UNBSJ. Before, as I say, the 19th and the 20th, we'll have the Mystics and the King's College Blue Devils will be in town. Right now, the Hurricanes have a 4-point gap ahead of the team in 5th place. So that will be 7 points after today. That could be, it could still be 4 points, of course, but it certainly goes a long way, I think, to cementing what should be a playoff appearance again for the Hurricanes. 7 times winners of the ACAA championship. Bronze medal, national winners, of course, and looks like Fluska Bastien is not in great shape down there. She's going to have to be helped off the field. One of her teammates comes to her aid and looks like she's getting a ride off on her back. I think she probably just got a kick there as McNutt was about to put that into the net and she surely would have scored. Bastien just managed to get across in time and divert the ball behind for a corner, but I think she probably got a kick from McNutt for her troubles. And the physio is just helping her around. So she had a good game, the number 12. Been very dogged in her defensive duties. So a sad end to the game for her. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Have the bus ride back to Moncton to look forward to. So hopefully she'll be fine. In the meantime, the Chargers need to do a little bit of defending. Ball comes across. Shields tries to get a shot away. It's cleared. And we had a substitution while that was going on. Brooke Ailes has come into the game for the Chargers, the number 7. Ball's played towards the penalty spot. McNutt's going to battle for this. Gets on the end of it. Tries to lay it off. Looking for Chason. Can she get the shot across? She does. Just unable to keep it down. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That'll be another kick to the Chargers. Sacco plays inside to George. Can she manage to find another good run there by the number 5? Cleared by Romano, only as far as Sacco. Coming up to 85 minutes on the clock. We may get a couple more minutes of injury time due to that Injury there to Flusca Bastien. Ball's played forward, and that's going to run behind for a goal kick. Sunshine, which we enjoyed so much for the most of this game, has rather been obscured now. We've got some cloud cover, a few grey clouds, but hopefully nothing too, don't contain anything too wet. It's Edward Taylor, she goes back. And Rajput manages to grab hold of that and throws the ball out. Here's Ailes. McNutt wins it, played forward by Shields, who's had a good game today. The right full back for the Hurricanes. George again picking the ball up on the edge of the penalty. Oh, and the ball came in, and looked like there may have been a bit of a handball there, but referee Deagle decided there was nothing going. Shields plays it forward. There's George, back to Shields. Intercepted by Fredericks. George again. Shields. Back to George. Hurricanes just keeping the ball for the moment. Ball goes back to Doucette. It's Canali into the midfield to Goche. It's too far ahead of Chasson. As the players for the men's game start to make their way around. Both teams warming up today in their orange jerseys, of course. The nod there to the day tomorrow for National Truth and Reconciliation. Good play there by Kellum. Doucette knocks that back to Rutt. Ball went out of play, and that'll be a throw to the Chargers. Here's George driving forward. Good run there by the number 5. Romano's come across. Romano's going to pull it back onto her left foot, chips it in towards the penalty spot. Cleared. Only as far though as Goche. Romano though completes the clearance. Looked like a bit of a handball there, but the ball's played forward and Killam's running onto that. A little bit of argy-bargy, I guess you could say there, between Killam and the defenders. The ball goes through to goalkeeper Rutt, and she'll clear. Sacco. Taylor, nice touch there. Finds Chasson. She get the ball in. She does, looking for McNutt, and the ball just went across her. Good opportunity there again for the number 12, but she didn't, just wasn't quite able to get on the end of it. Here's McNutt again, inside to George. Good play there. Now what can she do? Chips it forward and comes off number 5, Romano, and that will be another corner kick. So good weekend it's going to be, we think, here for the Hurricanes, barring a late collapse. 3 points yesterday and 5 goals against the Rams, and what looks to be 3 points today against the Crandall Chargers. 3 goals so far. Maybe we're going to see another one before the end of this game. Chasson is going to take that. Once again, it goes to the back, and once again, it's a Holland College head that gets on the end, but it goes wide by Taylor. As we come up to the 90th minute, we'll probably get an indication in just a moment from fourth official as to how long there might be. Ball's driven into Doucette. Shout for handball from the Crandall bench, not Givens. And the Hurricanes will come forward again. Nice play by Taylor, who's had a good game today. The number 7 hasn't got on the score sheet, but has been certainly a live wire for the Hurricanes as in their attacking play. And we do get the signal there of 3 minutes. So the shot comes in, bounces just short of goalkeeper Rajput, but no danger there. So 3 extra minutes as we hit the 90-minute mark. So we're going to see something miraculous in the last 3 minutes. The Chargers need to get a move on. They're going to find a way of saving a point here, but right now it looks like it might be the Hurricanes who are more likely to score. Ball's played forward again, and once again Rajput's able just to puts the ball into her hands, clears downfield. Canali's battling there with Gagnon. Doucette knocks it back to goalkeeper Rutt. There's Brower. There's McNutt. Oh, she's tripped there by Romano, and that will be a free kick. Well done by Shields. Came inside well there. Cleared by Romano. And a throw to the Hurricanes. So Coach Voss will no doubt be pleased by the way his side have knuckled down to the task in this second half. Never quite know at half-time when you dominated a game but you haven't scored what the second half's going to bring, but they came out full of intent in the second half. Got 3 goals pretty early on. Crandall have been able to pull 1 back, but in truth it's been pretty comfortable for the most part for the Hurricanes as George tries to get the ball across. It goes into the side net, and that will be a goal kick. And after this game, the Hurricanes will be on 15 points with their 4th win and 3 ties, just the 1 defeat. Will be looking pretty good for a spot in the playoffs, you'd think, at this point of the season, regarding a late season collapse. There's Gagnon there, number 15, trying to get something going. Oh, does well, takes it past Doucette nicely. And tried to curl it into that far corner with spectacular, well, it would have been spectacular, but it just curled over the crossbar. And you get the impression that referee Deagle, who has a look at his watch, is probably thinking that it might be time to put the game to bed. Just a reminder, we'll have a short break and then we'll be back at 3:15 for what should be a competitive men's game between the Chargers and the Hurricanes. As we said, both teams are out of the playoff spot at the moment, but 3 points today will certainly put life back into their season. As the final whistle goes, referee Deagle brings it to a close here at the Terry Fox Sports Complex. A final score of the Holland College Hurricanes 3, the Crandall Chargers 1. 3 big points indeed for the Hurricanes, who now go to 15 points. Big games coming up away next time before the final homestead in a few weeks' time. But those 3 points are going to go a long way, you'd think, to securing a playoff place for Holland College. 3-1. We'll be back in about 20 minutes or so with the men's game. This is Nick Murray signing off. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, and if you're going to stay with us for the men's game, we will see you shortly. Thank you.